Performing a drill string add or tripping in or out of a hole can be dangerous. This process involves high torque and hoisting pipe overhead that is often hundreds and sometimes thousands of pounds. During this process, remember these safety tips. Never put yourself between any stationary object and a suspended load. Always remain outside the radius of any piece of equipment that could rotate and strike you. Maintain communication with the driller. Be sure he sees you at all times and knows what you're doing. Each drill rig uses slightly different equipment, but the process will be similar. The process usually involves securing the drill string, breaking the joints, and using a hoisting device to move the pipe. To illustrate, we'll demonstrate the tripping out process on this TH75. First, the driller puts the drill string up and lines up the tool joint with the hydraulic forks. The hydraulic forks are then engaged. This will keep the drill string from falling back down the hole when it is detached from the top head. Other rigs might use a foot clamp or some kind of collar to do the same thing. Next, the helper attaches a hoisting device. This will serve two important purposes. First, it prevents the pipe that is being removed from falling. Second, the hoist is used to move the pipe from the drill to the pipe truck. On this rig, we're using a clamshell. The driller will then attempt to break the bottom joint using the top head. However, if the joint is too tight, the helper may need to attach a breakout wrench. After the bottom joint is completely unthreaded, the pipe is again secured with a breakout wrench and the driller breaks the top joint but does not completely unthread the top joint. The helper installs the lifting hook in the lower end of the drill pipe. The pipe is now supported by the winch line and the driller can unscrew the top joint completely. The driller and one or two helpers then work together to place the pipe onto the pipe truck. The driller then lowers the top head and reattaches the drill string to begin the process all over again.
As you can hear, the drill is very loud. Communication on the site can be difficult. Be sure the driller knows what you're doing at all times. Whenever possible, stand where he can see you. Always communicate with him before performing your task. Let him know when you're ready. Be sure you're standing in the right place for him to see you. I painted a spot on the ground for you. Stand on it and try again. First, the driller raises the top head and rotates the string to line up with the slot wrench. Let him know when you're ready to continue. Next, the driller inserts the slot wrench. This prevents the pipe from falling back down the hole after the string is disconnected. Next step, attach the clamshell. Be careful those hands. This is another pinch hazard. Now you need to get hands-on. This is one of the most dangerous steps in the process. You have pipe that weighs hundreds and sometimes thousands of pounds right over your head and a very powerful hydraulic wrench. If you put your hand in the wrong place, there's a good chance it won't be going home with you. Connect the breakout wrench to the drill string. You have a few choices here. Where are you going to put your hands?